4 months ago, I made one of the biggest decisions of my life to go full-time into the TikTok Creator Rewards program and try to make money with it. 4 months later, I can definitely say that I have cracked the code on how to go viral consistently on TikTok and all of the loopholes you need to know to be able to earn money without having 10,000 followers, or without you being from the United States, or without you needing any tax information or documents like that. Since I get bombarded with these questions daily in my Discord server, I decided to just make a full guide video showing you step by step what I do to make money on TikTok and pretty much take you throughout the whole process of me setting up an account and all of the steps that I go through from account setup all the way to getting millions of views. This video is going to be a longer one, serious and value-packed with actionable steps. I honestly recommend you watch this in a focused environment and be ready to take notes. And after watching this video, join our Discord server if you haven't already, so you can ask questions and get help for free from our lovely mentor. And obviously also network with like-minded people. After watching this video, you will know the correct way on how to make a brand new TikTok account with the Creator Rewards program available, how to avoid shadow bans on new accounts, how to get 99% US audience on every post that you post, and all of this from any country in the world. Plus, as a bonus, at the end, I'll reveal some of the loopholes only our community members know. For example, how to get started making money on the Creator Rewards program without having 10,000 followers. So essentially, you can get started right away today and make money from the first video that you post. And I'll also tell you how to withdraw money from USA accounts without needing social security numbers or any tax information at all. And the solution takes only like 3 minutes. All right, I hope you're excited, lock in, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. This video is going to be divided into 3 parts. Part number 1, the setup. First, I'll explain everything you need to know about getting into the Creator Rewards program, which in this video, I'm going to continue calling it CRP for short. I'm going to show you how to make an account that has CRP on it, and also all of the necessary steps you need to take to make sure that the account is healthy and when you start posting, you don't face any restrictions. Part 2 is going to be location manipulation. In this part, I'll show you the best method right now that you can use to make sure that your videos are reaching the US audience or UK, whatever. Even if you live in Europe, Asia, or heck, even Africa, it doesn't matter. And you might ask me, Servios, why is this step important? Well, because if you download the TikTok app right now and you start posting videos, TikTok is primarily going to show the videos only to people who live in your country. But we want TikTok to push our videos towards the US or UK audience. Why? Because these countries have the highest RPMs, meaning you'll get paid way more for 1,000 views than any other countries. Part 3, playing the algorithm. In this part, I'm going to give you the most important tips and strategies on how to go viral, aka play the algorithm or hack the algorithm, call it what you want. Obviously, I won't be able to explain all of it in this one video, but for that, I have a free course which you can go ahead and get down below this video in description. We have it in our Discord server, and it has all of the information you need to get started, and specifically on the growth part. I show you a bunch of niches that are hot right now for free, and I also show you how to make these videos, so go ahead and check out that course below this video. Alright, the setup. First of all, if you live in any of these countries, you can just skip over to part 2 because you can easily just download TikTok right now, make an account, and when you go into the creator tools settings, you will see Creator Rewards program, aka CRP, showing right there. Although if you're, for example, from Germany and you would want to have a 100% US audience, then you can still watch this video to see how to make a US account. There are 3 main ways to make an account that has CRP on it. Number 1 is using a VPN, which is the easiest, fastest method, but not always the best one. Number 2 is using a SIM card, which is probably the best option for you. And number 3 is simply buying a pure account or having a friend from US or UK make it for you. The easiest method is just simply using a VPN, and you can watch my video up here to see how I do it step by step. So if you're just starting out and want to have like the first experience of having a CRP account, this is probably the way you could do it, and this is how I did it as well. But if you want to have a better quality account right from the get-go, I recommend you creating it with SIM card or having someone from the US or UK make it in the best case scenario. That's obviously if you want a US or UK account. If you're a beginner, choose one of these for the simplicity's sake. Now, if you're semi-serious into getting into the TikTok game, you will need a SIM card anyways, whether US or UK. For starters, I recommend you just get a US SIM card. The industry standard is US SIM card, but some people also like to use UK SIM cards. You can simply buy this SIM card from Amazon or any other big retail store. I'll leave a link below this video, but you can just go to the closest Amazon to you and order it right there. It only costs like $20 to $30, but it's going to last you forever if you don't activate it. So this is a pretty good investment. This one SIM card has made me thousands of dollars. Little side note, why do you need a SIM card? Don't worry, I'll explain it in the part 2 later in this video. To make an account with SIM card, it's pretty straightforward. Make sure you have disabled all of the location settings on your phone, and all of the country and the region settings are set to United States if you want to make a US account. Simply put the SIM card in your phone and make a new account. If you want a full tutorial, you can watch this video right up here. It's going to show you the settings you should do and the basic idea of how to insert your SIM card to have it work with TikTok. Now, once you've made an account, you have what we call a US account. We call it a US account because you've made it using a US VPN or US SIM card, or somebody in the United States has made the account. And it doesn't matter if you have a US account or UK account, because from both of these accounts, you'll be able to withdraw money without problems. I'm going to show you how later. You can easily tell if an account is a US account or UK account if you go into the creator tools settings. For US accounts, the money sign is always going to be dollars, but for UK accounts, TikTok is always going to use pounds. So that's a pretty easy way to tell what kind of an account is that. Now, the last and easiest method is simply asking a friend from the US or UK to make you an account. This way you know that the account is going to be a pure US or UK account, thus having the best quality and the healthiest account you can get, thus not having any problems later on with shadow bans or you not getting views. If you don't have a friend in the US or UK, you can also purchase a warmed up account from our account shop in our Discord server, and you can choose whether it's US or UK. I know that many sellers sell these accounts that are simply just made with a VPN, and they sell them for like $30 or something, which is crazy. I would never recommend you buy any accounts like that. All of the accounts in our account shop are made from real people from UK or US, so you can be sure that the accounts on our account shop are the best quality you can get. Plus, they're already warmed up, so you don't have to do the warm-up process. Part 2, location manipulation. We had to switch up the location for this one. The most important part of them all. Now, you have your account ready. Hopefully you warmed it up, and if you don't know how, check out my free course. There is a full guide on how you should do it. Let's get ready to post our first post. In part 3, I'm going to show you some niches, some content styles, and some ideas of what you can post. But for now, let's just imagine that you already have that covered and how you should go about posting. So first things first, you never want to post using a VPN. The only exception for this is if you are from a country like India or any other country where TikTok is banned, because if you post a TikTok using a VPN, there's like 80% chance you're going to be shadow banned or you'll have some restrictions on your account. Now, of course, you can also post these videos simply using your phone without doing anything else, but you'll soon realize that majority of your viewers on your videos are coming from your own country. Now, if you live in UK, Germany, Italy, or some other big country, you might be fine. You can get away with it and still make some decent money with TikTok CRP. But still, it's not the best case scenario and it's not optimal. But yeah, these countries still can have a decent RPM. The best way to post your videos is using a SIM card. Let's say you purchased a SIM card from Amazon. In the community, oftentimes you might get a question, what's your setup, bro? To which you can answer using this format: account plus SIM plus device. For example, you have a UK account, you have a US SIM card, and you're using an iPhone to post. You might get this question asked if you post some results in the community and some other people want to learn what you're doing, maybe so that they can learn from you. I know this might seem a little bit overwhelming right now, but trust me, it's really not that hard. And this is the reason why only cool kids make money on TikTok. The rest, just consume. So why you need a SIM card? Because when you post, TikTok determines your location based on your SIM card inside of your phone. And yes, you can still be connected to your home Wi-Fi and get 99% US audience if you have a US SIM card in your phone. You can watch this video somewhere at the top for a full tutorial on how to set up your SIM card in your phone. The only thing in that video, I explicitly told you to pretty much be using an iPhone, but that's not really the case anymore. With the latest TikTok update, using an Android seems to be better and more reliable than using iPhone. I still myself use an iPhone, but right now I'm also experimenting with Androids. For me, iPhones still work pretty good as well, but honestly, you just have to test it for yourself. Although I'd probably recommend you to do this from an Android phone from the get-go. Below this video in the description, you will also find a Google Doc on a full tutorial on how you should go ahead and set up your Android phone to post. It's pretty much the same thing as on Android, but there are some guardrails you should follow. So if you want to check that document out, click below in the description of this video. And big shout out to Dave from our AI Profit community for actually making this. Thank you, man. Now you might ask, Sirius, what's your personal setup? For me, I used to do UK account, US SIM card, and an iPhone. I used to do only UK accounts because, as you can see, I'm not from the US, I'm not an American, I don't have a social security number, and I just didn't want to deal with the tax thing. But lately, I've been using only US accounts because I found a pretty cool loophole on how you can go around the whole tax information thing and still be able to withdraw money without any issues. I can't really talk about the method here on YouTube, so if you want to learn more about it, just DM me on Discord. And honestly, the solution is super simple. It only takes like 3 minutes to do. Now, you only need content, and I mean really good content. If you're a beginner, I want you to take the thought of just reposting streamer clips, podcast clips out of your head. I know many beginners have this idea in their mind that they can just repost videos from YouTube and make easy money. That's not the case. Some people on Instagram promote this to be the way on TikTok, but it's honestly just some marketing gimmick. It doesn't work like that. You have a super high chance of you being disqualified from the program and not earning a single cent. And of course, some people might get away with it and TikTok might let it slide for some accounts, and you could make money from these type of videos. But honestly, there's just no point in risking it, putting all of your time and effort still in making these videos and then just not earning a single dollar from you just being disqualified from the program. So pretty much the only two types of content that you can post all day long without worrying of TikTok flagging you is number one, AI content, and number two, footage that you record yourself. Now, a lot of you probably have a question right now. I have no idea what to post. What should I even post? The answer is simple. Post what already works. This is the type of stuff we discuss daily in our AI Profit Discord, and I also have a bunch of ideas of niches and content styles you can check out in my free course AI Viral. But for today, I'll give you 3 simple niches that you can copy and try out. Niche number 1 is fake iMessage text niche. I already made a full YouTube tutorial for this niche. You can check out somewhere up here, and this is a pretty good niche. It gets thousands of views and you can jump right into it and test it out on your account. Number 2 is quizzes / interactive games. In this niche, you can do any type of quizzes, questions, answers, play games with your viewers, like for example, don't answer the same thing, whatever you want to call it. I have a bunch of examples of these pages inside of my course in Discord as well that you can check out. And niche number 3, I have not really shared this before. This niche is called swearing life quotes. This is a super new niche and it's super fun to make as well. It's pretty easy to make. All you need is a copyright-free background video or image, and then you simply use 11 Labs to generate an AI voice that is going to read off the quote. And the funny part comes that the quote is not just a regular quote, it's a quote that includes some swear words or something completely outrageous. You can also use ChatGPT to help you come up with ideas and scripts for these type of videos, and you can see the method on how I do it in the fake iMessage text YouTube video that I uploaded. And also in my course, I have a video showing you how you can use ChatGPT to help you with ideation. Alright guys, for the most part, we have gone through the main setup things and everything you know to get started. Right now, the fun part, let me give you some bonus tips. So for posting, if you're trying to target US, you should use these posting times, or just simply post anytime when your target audience isn't sleeping. And remember, you don't need to go overboard with hashtags. You shouldn't even use them at all much. You can simply use a couple of hashtags, like 3 to 5 hashtags that are relevant to the video. It's gonna be good enough. You're way better off spending the time you would be spending on hashtag research just by trying to make a better piece of content. Now, if you have a problem where you are getting a bunch of views but not many followers, you should watch this video up here where I show you how to increase the conversion from viewers to followers. Also, in the beginning of the video, I told you a little thing that you can actually start making money on TikTok, getting paid on your first post that you post without needing 10,000 followers. Now, in the community, we have a method that we call 0 CRP accounts. These are pretty much accounts that are freshly made, have 0 followers, but when you post your first post, you will already start seeing money being made on that post, aka it's monetized. And you can make these accounts using a semi-secret link from TikTok, but you have to be like a big influencer with 10,000 subscribers at least on YouTube, and then you can link those accounts together and you will get a TikTok account that is already monetized. If you want more information about this method and these accounts, then join my Discord and go onto the channel called Account Shop, and you will see a full explanation video showing you how it all works. And yeah, you can ask me any questions as well. Alright guys, if you're still watching this till the end, I can honestly tell you, you have a super bright future ahead of you, because you obviously can just sit down and focus on something. And considering that most of the content on TikTok is straight up brain rot, you can easily profit off that a lot. But now you have all of the basics in hand. You want to go a step further, you obviously need to be around like-minded people and people who push you forward. So click subscribe on this channel, because we're doing pretty regular giveaways, I meant to say, on this channel, where we can just chat about TikTok. You can ask me questions so you don't miss that. And also, obviously, I would want you to invite into our AI Profit Discord server. If you're a newbie, you can get help from our mentors who are just chilling in the free chat and helping people out for free. But if you already have some experience and results, you can network with people in the server and also share your experience with others. So overall, a great place to be. Thank you for watching, guys. Honestly, yeah, see you in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this. Peace.